Granth Sahib of Nawanagar and Sir Ramaswamy Mudalia. The Lidice-shall-live movement, conceived in Britain very soon after the Nazis' brutal blotting out of that Czechoslovak village, received its official blessing when President Benesch recently visited Hanley in Staffordshire. He inspected a guard of honor composed of many service units, and he met a number of British miners. It is their solemn pledge that just as the miner's lamp lightens the coalface, so they must and will bring light to comrades now struggling in the darkness of Europe. The president of the Mine Workers' Federation of Great Britain, Mr. Will Lawther, was their spokesman.
Today we pledge ourselves to rebuild Lidice, and we renew that faith and determination to see this struggle through to the bitter end, to the goal with that we have set ourselves with the rest of the United Nations, namely victory for human liberty, freedom and democracy, and death to Nazism and fascism.
The Czechoslovak Army Choir sang a Hussite hymn. And Dr. Benesch, addressing the meeting, emphasized that Lidice was only one of many victims of Germany's cruelty and oppression.
As a matter of fact, there has undoubtedly been a number of similar crimes committed by the agents of the Herrenvolk throughout occupied Europe. Villages have been exterminated in Norway, in Poland, in Yugoslavia, in Russia, and in other countries under German rule. But in all these other cases, the Germans try to conceal their barbarous action from the outside world. In the case of Lidice, on the other side, the crime was coldly premeditated in all details.
Later, the president, after calling attention to the fact that German press and radio announced the news of the atrocity of Lidice with evident joy and satisfaction, spoke of the coming offensive and the victory of the United Nations. He ended with these words.
With your general's help and our collaboration, Lidice, God willing, shall really live again. And we must all stand together in order to prepare, after victory has been achieved, a peace in Europe of which we could already today solemnly declare that all that we are passing through now, today, in this war, will never happen again.
Blockbusters, the Americans call these, big bombs